What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. Today we got a new client transformation video for you guys. As always, before we get into it, do me a favor and kamehameha that like button, spirit bomb that like button for me and my client Carlos for sharing his fitness journey, his progress, and his ascension with you guys. So here's a little background on Carlos. He is 21 years old, 5'7". He's only been training for 1 year, so he's fairly new to the gym, and he was very hesitant about signing up for coaching in the beginning because he was very intimidated about tracking macros. He's never tracked macros before, he's never weighed food before, and just like a lot of you guys watching this video that haven't done it before, trust me, it's just like riding a bike. You know, when you ride a bike for the first time, you may fall down, slip up a few times, but the more you do it, as long as you don't quit, you'll get it, and before you know it, it'll be like breathing. You don't even think about it, you just track it. You have all your macros tracked before the day begins, you know exactly what you're gonna eat, and you're gonna make those gains. So don't worry about it, as long as you follow my tips and protocol, you will get it. So here's Carlos's starting pictures. He is 163 pounds, and he set a goal to cut down to 145 pounds in these 12 weeks. We also put him on a version of my same power building program you can check out at SaiyanArmy.com. However, with COVID and everything and his gym shut down, he was without a gym for the entirety of the 12 weeks. So that's why this is the quarantine transformation, the lockdown transformation. I also asked Carlos if he had anything he wanted to share, and this is what he had to say. I always struggled to lose weight because I was never committed to a diet. When I started this diet, it was a struggle for me because I never knew how to calculate my macros, but Goku Flex made it easy for me. I wanted to lose weight because I was tired of my love handles and struggle with body fat. What motivated me was checking in with Goku Flex weekly and noticing changes in my body that made me push myself more. So let's get into the transformation. Week 1, starting macros were at 250 carbs, 55 fats, and 160 grams of proteins. Starting cardio was 1 session at 300 calories. That's a low intense steady state cardio session. His average weight was 161 pounds. So he dropped about 2 pounds during that week. Here's his week 1 pictures. As you can see, he looks pretty much exactly the same. Also, as mentioned, Carlos is new to tracking macros, so understand that the first couple of weeks were a little all over the place. They weren't really that consistent, which is why we didn't do too much changes. For my clients, when they're brand new to tracking macros, I don't like to make too much changes to their macros in the beginning because I want them to build that consistency. If I'm changing macros every single week and every week they have to change, you know, the amount of food intake that they're used to getting or they're planning to get, you know, it doesn't make sense because they're never gonna hit it, or it's gonna frustrate them. So I'd rather just keep things the same and help build that consistency. Another thing that I always get asked about is a lot of people think that during these transformations, these clients are 100% hitting their macros all the time. Obviously, you know, I tell you guys when they're off, but they think that they're on top of it all the time, and that's not the case. Obviously, that's the goal. If a client can hit their macros perfectly every single day for the entire transformation, then yes, that's the goal, and that's great, but it never happens. Understand that people mess up and it's all good. I don't care how many times you fall down, as long as you get back up, you pick yourself up and you learn from it and work through it. And that's how gains are made, that's how Saiyans are made, and that's how we ascend. Let's go on to week 2. Macros, 250 carbs, 55 fats, 160 grams of proteins. We kept macros exactly the same. Reason being is macros are off in week 1, so we kept it exactly the same so we can help Carlos build that consistency. Cardio went up 2 sessions at 300 calories. New average low weigh-in was 159 pounds. Here's his week 2 pictures. A lot of the water weight has come down. A lot of my clients before they start the transformations like to, you know, pig out and eat anything and everything prior to a transformation. So in the first couple of weeks, it's very normal to see a client drop a lot of water weight. Abs are coming in a little bit more. From the back and side, he looks pretty much the same, just not as bloated as he did in week 1. But everything's moving in the right direction and we're helping him build that consistency. Also, from here on out, we'll be skipping every other week. So this video isn't 30 minutes long, so we're gonna go to week 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, but all the macros will be on the screen for you guys to follow along. Week 4, macros, 225 carbs, 55 fats, and 170 grams of proteins. So we kicked down carbs about 100 calories, we increased protein by 10 grams, 40 calories, and we kicked up cardio. His cardio is 4 sessions at 300 calories, 1 which is a HIIT session, high intensity interval training session, and his average weight was 153 pounds. So looking back at week 3, he weighed in at 158 pounds, so he dropped about 5 pounds. No, not all that's fat, a lot of that is water weight as well. Here's his week 4 pictures. looking at his physique, it looks pretty much the same. It looks like it's filling back out again as he's starting to work out. I think he is, you know, recomping a little bit of that muscle. Yes, we still are training and still helping him progress and make gains through, you know, the quarantine and the lockdown, but everything looks good. His arms are coming in, his shoulders are popping out a little bit more, his back is showing a little bit more definition. From the side, looks pretty much the same. His arms are at a different angle, so it's a little hard to tell, but progress is being made, and that's all that matters. Week 6 macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, and 160 grams of protein. So we kicked down his macros one more time. So we dropped carbs by another 100 calories. We dropped protein by another 10 grams. Cardio stayed exactly the same, 4 sessions of 300 calories, 1 hit session. New average low weigh-in, 148 pounds. So after week 5 weighing exactly the same, he finally saw a new low in week 6, and here are his week 6 pictures. Abs coming in, he's leaning out, body fat's coming down, arms are looking better. Even from the back, his V-tapers coming in. Obviously, yes, he is flaring his lats, but he's flaring his lats in pretty much every single picture, so it's all good and we can compare. From the side, arms are looking better, and yeah, everything's just looking great. When gyms reopen for Carlos, he's gonna be making crazy gains, mark my word. Week 8 macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, 160 grams of proteins. Cardio was the same, 4 sessions, 300 calories, 1 hit session. Average low weigh-in, 144 pounds. So he lost about a pound from week 7. Week 8 pictures look pretty much exactly like his week 6 pictures. Posture, black shorts, looks exactly the same. I had to actually double check it to make sure that I didn't actually upload the exact same pictures. But if you look closely, there's small changes coming through. He looks just a little bit leaner, very small. Like I tell you guys, don't worry about it. Don't get caught up in the pictures, the weekly pictures. For a lot of you guys, what I recommend is, as long as you know you're feeling good in the gym, your lifts are going good, your macros are good, you have lots of energy, you're feeling good, the weight's going in the right direction. As long as all that's happening, I'd recommend checking out your pictures on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis. Yes, you can take weekly pictures, but I would only go back and compare every single month, and even then you'll see small changes. It's pretty much like how we're seeing every 2 weeks, but it's all good. You'll be able to see that you're moving in the right direction. Week 10 macros: 200 carbs, 50 fats, 160 grams of proteins. So macros stay pretty much exactly the same from week 6 to week 10. Cardio went up though. We did 4 sessions at 400 calories, 1 hit session. So we went up to 350, then up to 400. His new average weight was 143 pounds. So we actually gained a pound going from week 9 to week 10. Here's his week 10 pictures. Abs are coming in even more, getting even deeper. Yes, he looks like he's flexing a little bit harder than the other pictures. So yes, you gotta take that into consideration as well. He looks like he might have a little bit of pump. This might have been taken post-workout, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, shoulders are popping, back is popping. You can see he's a little sweaty, so that's why I think that he might have had a pump prior to the picture, but it's all good. From the side, he's definitely flexing, got that tricep action coming through, and he's looking pretty good. I mean, for someone that's only been lifting for a year, he has a decently built physique, especially not even being able to lift in a gym, being stuck on lockdown and quarantine. He's making great progress, and that's why I tell you guys, like, even though a lot of gyms are reclosing and a lot of crap's going on right now, don't worry about it. Just do your best, stay active, don't let it affect you mentally. Just stay strong, guys, keep going. Week 12 macros: 175 carbs, 50 fats, 150 grams of protein. So we dropped carbs another 100 calories. Protein went down another 10 grams. 4 sessions of 400 calories at 1 hit session was his cardio. New average weigh-in was 142 pounds, pretty much the same as week 11. And here's his week 12 pictures. As you can see, he changed up the lighting and the place where he took his pictures. He got that natural sunlight coming through, and he's looking lean. Abs are coming in, back is coming in. And in my opinion, Carlos has a lot of potential. He's got that Gohan where he has a lot of potential. You just gotta release it. For someone lifting for 1 year, he's looking pretty damn good. His physique's looking pretty balanced. I don't see any like major lagging body parts. I mean, after 1 year, your entire physique is a lagging body part, but everything's kind of growing together. Everything looks very well rounded, and everything's only gonna get better as he continues to lift, as gyms reopen, as he keeps tracking his macros and keeps on this journey. He has so much potential, and a lot of you guys have so much potential, trust me. A lot of you guys may not see it. A lot of you guys may not believe it. A lot of you guys may be looking on Instagram comparing yourself to all these fitness people, these steroid guys, this, that, or the other. Don't focus on anyone else, but focus on yourself. I read a quote back in the day that said the roots of all evil are in the seeds of comparison. So don't compare yourself to anyone you see on social media. Don't compare yourself to anyone you see on YouTube. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to Carlos. Understand that we all have our own fitness journey. We all have our own unique story that we're going through. And some of you guys might have to go through more shit than others, but don't worry about it because you'll become stronger through it. Don't give up your fitness journey because we will all ascend in 2021. I believe in you guys. You guys can all do this. I wouldn't be online coaching if I didn't think every single one of you guys watching this video can do this and make this transformation happen. Get healthy, feel happy, feel good when you look in the mirror. A lot of people, when they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see in the mirror. Do something about it, change something about it. You know, you guys all can do it, trust me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. For online coaching, email me, gokuflex@gmail.com. I'm filling spots for the new year and I'm filling up fast. So if you guys want a spot for the new year or you guys want to start now, just shoot me an email and let me know. For a program, check out SaiyanArmy.com. Saiyan Gains Body Recomposition program coming soon. It's gonna be epic and it's gonna help so many people and change so many lives. I believe it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, honor. Aloha.